1 2 1 2. Mic check. Mic check. Welcome, y'all. Fullblast Radio, Fullblast Fanatics on this Memorial Day 2021. Shout out to all the veterans, all the soldiers who risked their life, especially, I just want to make note, especially for the soldiers that went and fought for a country that didn't treat them like they should have been treated. I'll just put that out there. Shout out to Derek Weber. He's in the building. Shout out to Queen City, Tam Leo. We are here, Full Blast Radio, Full Blast Fanatics Sports Show. How's everybody doing?
Doing well.
Doing good.
Nice. We got Derek Weber from Derek Weber Marketing in the building once again. Derek, it's good to see you, man.
Hey, it's good to be seen. Thanks for having me back on.
Definitely. Anytime, man. Anytime. We want to get right into the event, the things you got going on that's going to be happening in the near future that we are real excited about, and it's definitely official, and we want you to expound on that. So the floor is yours, my brother.
Well, I appreciate it, and like I said, once again, thank you for having me back on. But yeah, it's officially back on with the Cracker Barrel National Battle of the Bands presented by Pepsi Zero Sugar. And we are quite excited about the weekend, August 29th, 2021 at the NRG Stadium, in which that we're going to host 8 great bands that's coming in the market to celebrate HBCUs and in that whole weekend of creating opportunities for music, arts, and education, and to fuel it with scholarships. So we're quite excited about bringing it back, and blessed to be able to bring it back to the community and as a whole.
Oh man, that's beautiful. Everyone's trying to set up, within the tribe to get all the details, and everyone wants to try to meet up. That'd be a nice end of the summer type vacation and special event, and I definitely can't wait, man. Definitely can't wait to meet you too in person.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. We're going to kick it off on that Friday with emerging entrepreneur experience. We got an esports masterclass that we're doing in the city of Houston, and then Friday will be an esports gaming tournament, as well as a step show and a reception for some folks coming in town, and then the actual Battle of the Bands event on that Saturday, in which that we have a college fair and health fair. We're giving away over 2,500 tickets to deserving students with area high schools in the city of Houston. We're also giving away 2,500 tickets for everyone who gets vaccinated. So anybody gets vaccinated within that 2,500 ticket allotment, you get vaccinated, you get a free ticket to the event. So between the college fair, health fair, as well as the event on that Sunday at 4, we got a full-fledged weekend of events and activities going on for the entire family to take part of.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope.
Awesome.
Oh man. So what are the details that people obviously in the chat and that we can give out, as far as the information on whether travel, the hotels, or the tickets also as well?
Yeah, great question. NationalBattleTheBands.com or National Battle the Bands on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And next week, tickets will be going on sale. And then on our website, you have information about hotels, so you can get some great rates.
Okay.
We also have an airline partner that can give you 10% off if you purchase airline with tickets with them to get down to the event as well. So everything that you need will be on the website, nationalbattlethebands.com, National Battle of the Bands on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, to get all the current information about what's going on and all the great activities that we have going on for that weekend.
Nice. Okay, we'll definitely get all the links posted up during the show. Excuse me. And definitely direct the traffic there from now until that time. So
yeah, well, we appreciate it, and we're also re-airing our show, the National Battle of the Bands Salute the HBCU Marching Bands, coming up for Black Music Month next month, kicking off next weekend. And you can also go to the website to get all the airing dates for that for the show as well. So we got a lot of great momentum and activities that's going on centered around HBCUs. And the beauty about the Marching Battle of the Bands platform, we got great sponsors, and from Home Depot to Cricket Wireless to Credit Versio and some other folks, the city of Houston, Harris County Houston Sports Authority. So we're quite excited that the kids going to get an all-expense trip to the event, and then each band is going to receive $20,000 in scholarship money back to their program. So we're excited about what we'll be able to do in the Houston community for our HBCUs.
Nice. That's the real, important thing right there. Giving back, the scholarships, HBCUs is the must. That's the goal, to get people to attend these HBCUs, and that's definitely another good step in that direction. Yes, indeed. So Queen City,
Tim, you had a question? You muted, Tim. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're muted.
Okay, Derek. What made you come up with this concept? Like, what's behind it?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a great question. And really it started from when I was at my other firm I used to work with. And really we had an opportunity to do the Drumline movie. So very instrumental in rolling out the Drumline movie, the premiere, all of the field marketing with all HBCUs across the country. And so it started off by just simply working on the Drumline project. From there, was very instrumental in creating the On the Battle of the Bands project that went along for a number of years in the city of Atlanta. And then when I took a leap of faith and started up my firm 10 years ago, it was only natural for me to create a signature event like this. So it started off as the Queen City Battle of the Bands in Charlotte, and it just continued to grow year in and year out. Had a great opportunity to roll it out to the city of Houston and the Harris County Houston Sports Authority folks. And so we're in year 2 in Houston. And every year we've just been building it one brick at a time and creating on the momentum of starting this thing from when I just participated with the Drumline movie. So it started with Drumline. From there, created another project with my old firm, took a leap of faith, started up my firm, and created this signature event that you see now.
Fantastic. Nice.
So, yeah. And this is, to me, this is like a, it should be, I mean, to me, it should be more broadcasted more, on, ESPN, I mean, we know why, but you know what I'm saying? It really should be like a national event that should be like a regular broadcast, just like, anything else is big, like it's a Super Bowl and things like that,
Yeah, we're getting there. And so from 2019 to now, because we had the pause of COVID, of course, we've still been with some great momentum with partners, and we have been in discussions with some folks from the broadcast side and the streaming side. So, with what that media rights may look like to broadcast it or to get it out there on a bigger platform. So we've started those discussions. So keep us in your prayers, and hopefully things turn out for the best with everything like that.
Oh, definitely that, and I know they will. I know they will.
Yeah, but that's so true, Derek. When you mentioned Drumline, how when that movie came out, it kind of everybody kind of galvanized towards marching bands, and then it kind of died off. But to see how you've taken it and it's grown since the Queen City Battle of the Bands at Memorial Stadium to seeing Energy Stadium packed like that in Houston, it's just been a blessing. And all of our Fullblast Tribe members, we're united by music. When I tell you that these bands put on an awesome performance, it's an understatement. It's truly an understatement. It's something you have to witness in person.
Yeah.
So, I'm just excited about it coming back. Can't wait to do it. And I'm really excited about all of the partnerships that you're gathering. Talk to us a little bit about the most recent one, this Cricket Wireless partnership.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Well, I mean, Cricket was a natural fit for us. We had a relationship with them from working with the SWAC project, and they were really looking for an HBCU content platform that they could integrate and tie into for Black Music Month. So when we started to have those discussions, we was like, listen, we have content, we have a foundation outlet that they were looking for to help support it through scholarships. And we had the TV show that we were bringing back for the month of June. So it ended up being a great fit for them, a great fit for us. And it's just the beginning of that partnership, one that we hope to continue to grow and to support our HBCUs and Cricket Wireless and AT&T. They've already set up a scholarship fund portal that's going to go back and support the HBCUs that are involved with our program. So they're already creating and generating additional revenue to support our institutions, which is, when you have a partner like that, I mean, you can't ask for anything more for someone who's going to support you from a business standpoint, but also someone who's going to really roll out and support you from a scholarship side as well.
Awesome. Now, is that the HBCU's Band Together Scholarship Initiative that they joined?
Yep. Yes, absolutely. So we created the HBCU Band Together Initiative during COVID, really to support our institutions year round through scholarships or whatever type of giving that they may need. And it started off with simply just trying to get COVID test kits. And then, as COVID kept evolving, it really ended up being just a portal of scholarship funding that we could route back to our institutions. So it's been, something that's, never thought we would have a foundation and create these different avenues of opportunities for our HBCU partners. But it's a great feeling to be able to do that and be able to serve our community in the way that we do.
So that brings me to a question that I have for you, Derek. Besides Battle of the Bands, do you have any other events going on in the future?
Yeah, I mean, so with us being the largest agency of record for HBCUs in the country, I mean, you can kind of look at it as from a three-legged stool. One, we work primarily with the SWAC conference, which is the largest HBCU conference in the country. So with the SWAC conference, we work directly with them and all the institutions with their games week in and week out. We just wrapped up 32 televised games during the spring ball with football, basketball, baseball, and volleyball. And so week in and week out, we will the SWAC will have premier football going on from the State Fair Classic to the Orange Blossom Classic to the Magic City Classic with Alabama State, Alabama A&M, to the Bayou Classic, the granddaddy of them all. And now with Bethune-Cookman and FAMU being on board with the SWAC, the Florida Classic and the Orange Blossom Classic that we're involved with. So week in and week out, we have a variety of events that we're a part of with the SWAC platform, but we also do things directly for brands. So whether it's the Cracker Barrel HBCU Tailgate Tour that we're going to 5 classic stops, or whether it's the Ford Truck Tour that we run and manage. So we have a variety of events that we will be engaged with throughout the year that really supports our HBCUs, but also keeps us busy in a good way.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The timing is to me like you said with the COVID, and now things are like opening up, even, people still should be careful, but the timing of this, having this near the end of the summer while things are like opening up now, like by the time it gets there, you know what I mean? It's going to be like, it's to me almost like it's, just regular, like a, a normal thing,
No, you're right. And that's what we're hoping for. And we're tracking in that good direction. Thank God. And so we're really excited about bringing it back. The kids are going to be excited. We have a press conference coming up the later part of June, in which that we're going to announce the bands that are participating in the event. so we can release that to the fans. A lot of rumors been already going around, but we'll officially make it known, so to speak, later part of June. And but no, it's a great family-oriented event. Tickets are only $15, up to $22. So
Good price.
so yeah, good prices. You know, the master class and the esports tournament and the health fair and the wellness and the STEM fair for the high school kids wanting to get information about going to college. All of that stuff is free. But then you got the step show, that's a paid ticketed event. But you know, overall, it's a great weekend to be in Houston, to take part of a homecoming HBCU family type of atmosphere.
Yeah.
That we're excited to bring back. I can tell you that.
Definitely. That's well worth it too. Like you said, that
Yeah.
price, like you can't, you know, if you ain't got $15, then you know, I don't know what to tell you. You know,
Yeah.
stay home.
Yeah.
So,
And let me tell you, man, like we're all sports fans, but band fans are total different breed. Like Derek was saying, you know, schools are waiting to see if their band is going to be selected. And like once this a go, they come out, man. They wear the colors,
coming with it too.
and they get together. They dance in formation in the stands. Oh man, it's something to see, man. It's something to see. It's a tribute to young musicians, crafting their skills, man. You know, in the HBCU. So you know, it's a valuable experience. So again, they can get all this information about the dates at your website, right?
Yes, nationalbattleofthebands.com. And all the information that you need is there. And just, you know, come to Houston, you know, have a great time and be a part of history moments with supporting our HBCUs.
Derek, someone has a question for you. Are there any other cities that do similar events like this?
At this time, to this level of bands that we have in the magnitude of the event, no. The only other one that was of this magnitude was the Honda Battle of the Bands, which that I don't know if they're coming back or not. But right now, we are the premier, largest Battle of the Bands event in the country.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So we definitely want to respect your time, but one thing I want you to kind of talk a little bit about is that next event, the Orange Blossom Classic, that's coming up Labor Day weekend. Can you talk a little bit about that game and some of the activities around that game?
Yeah, the Orange Blossom Classic, it's one of the premier HBCU classics that really started, you know, back in the day, and it hasn't been around in a number of years. And I've been working with the executive director, Kendra Bullock Major, down there, as well as the city of Miami Gardens and all the great folks down there to really fuel it, to bring it back. And it's been an honor and pleasure to work on this project that we've come on board with. Denny's is the title sponsor. And they have a great number of other partners that's at the table as well. Cricket Wireless is at the table, and Pepsi Zero Sugar and Toyota and some other folks. But it's going to be a classic weekend. You got FAMU, you got Jackson State, you got the Sonic Boom, you got the Marching 101, you got Deion Sanders, and you got a very well coached FAMU team. That's I think they're going to turn a lot of heads in the SWAC this year, to be quite honest with you. And Coach Simmons, I mean, he's done a great job with that program down there. And so I think it's going to be a great weekend. I mean, you got everything from one big community festivals to parades to welcome receptions, team luncheons, sports symposiums, golf tournaments, Battle of the Bands, as well as a concert with Luke, Rick Ross, Tina, and Trick Daddy. I mean, Miami.
305 in the building.
Yes.
305 in the building.
My 305 in the building. So Nah, it's going to be a great game. So, I mean, OrangeBlossomClassic.com or go to the which is their website. And then you can also go to Ticketmaster.com to get tickets. But it's going to be a great weekend in Miami where we're going to celebrate HBCUs in South Florida that hasn't been done in a number of 40 plus years.
Wow.
So this was the granddaddy of classics back in the day, one of the original classics, HBCU classics. And it's just a proud moment to be able to work with their team down there and bring this back to South Florida and bring it back with two great teams on top of that.
Wow. So you basically say this is like going to 2 Super Bowls back to back.
Yeah, it is back-to-back weekends just to kick off our season.
Oh, it don't get no better than that.
Yeah. And then the weekend after that, I think we got the State Fair Classic coming up in Tennessee with Tennessee State and Jackson State. So.
Oh, okay.
Now that's going to be Eddie George versus Dion.
Yeah.
Eddie George versus Primetime.
I'm trying to drive over there. I'm like,
yeah,
maybe 2 hours, 3 hours from Tennessee. So.
Yeah, so that's September the 11th weekend. So. Okay. First 3 weekends, man, it's going to be exciting. You know, it's just. It's on just not that. It's just exciting to be back and to live life and of course do it safe, but it's just good to be back. So guys granted us these opportunities again. So let's have fun and enjoy life and support these HBCUs that they desperately need your support with. So
definitely, man, definitely. Man, we thank you, man, so much for your time. Everything. From the first day you came on, you know what I mean? Queen City first told me about you, and I'm like, man, let's get them on, man. This is real important for definitely us as people to have this out. We need more positivity to be shown on a regular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so much negative stuff that gets all the clicks, Want people to see positive stuff all the time. So,
well, we appreciate it and much love from us to you guys. And thank you for having me on. And I always, look forward to it whenever time I might get a chance to jump back on again. But definitely thank you for showing us the love and look forward to getting the one-on-one in-person time down at some of our events this year. So we're gonna have a good time.
No doubt. I can't wait.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Whoever Mark in the building.
I see. You got your shirt on. You ready?
No doubt.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks, Tam.
You too. Enjoy
You too.
Thank you.
Peace,
all right, Queen City J.
IB. Holla.
Dope, man. Dope.
Oh, my nerves.
Dope.
Crystal Tam, you good? Yeah, man. Big shout out to Derek Weber, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
awesome.
From that great news to some bad news. My team is hanging on a thread. They're hanging off the side of the Titanic, and it's slowly sinking, y'all. I don't have any more answers anymore. All I got to say is if Randall don't show up, it's over.
So they lost.
If they don't have no answer, did they lose? No, they didn't lose. They got, as Tony Baker would say, cram.
They got
their ass whooped twice.
So Tiger, here's the deal. We can recap a whole bunch of games, but you were there. Give us the inside shake on what you saw, what Atlanta did, maybe what the Knicks could have done better. Talk to us.
What I saw, I should have played the video, but I'll just tell y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We walked in there and it was 17-18. It was close, and they were back and forth. Knicks took the lead. Second quarter, they was doing it, and then that little bastard came in from the Hawks, and they don't have no answer for him. I'm not saying his name. Queen City can say his name, but yeah. Yeah,
Damn.
that's the new
Ice
right.
tray.
Yeah, ice.
Tray.
Putting the ice on us.
Mm.
And they got no answers, man. He wasn't even making that many of the shots. Kicking out. Bajanovich, 3-pointer. Kicking out. Got the other 3-pointer. Like, they had 3-4 people on the Hawks that was hitting threes. They didn't even need Trae Young. I'll be honest. They didn't even need him. The Knicks running back up the court, trying to set up something, forcing a 3. Time running out. They miss it. They run down. They set up. Boom. Hit the 3. I mean, no offensive boards and missing shots. You're not going to win. And no defense, mind you. We left with 2.5 left in the game. They were up by 25. I said, yeah, let's get out of here because I'm going to get caught in the traffic. I'm mad already. Who's in there talking shit. But it was a fun talking shit. It wasn't like someone about to fight. It's, you're going to have that at the games. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And it was funny. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, it was bad. It was worse than Friday. And watching that live, I'm driving home doing 80. I'm on 285 in Georgia. Windows down. And I'm like, did I just waste 2 hours of a Sunday? Because they were playing like straight ass cheeks. I'm sorry. I know y'all like, they still got, they saying Knicks in 7. The way they're losing these games, it's not going to go to 7 games. It's not. So there's my rant.
Well, that brings me to something I want to discuss. You talked about, the crowd, they didn't get disrespectful and all of that. Why? Okay, the guy that had the popcorn thrown on his head, do you guys feel that,
Russell Westbrook
should be, do they have the right to be that disrespectful to the players?
No, that's illegal that he did.
Yeah.
That guy's banned for life.
Oh, he's banned from all the games?
Yeah. You can't do that.
So, Tam, here's the situation. So you have some fans that feel entitled enough to think that they can do whatever they want to do. I'm fine with the bans and all of that. I'm disappointed at the fan that dunked the popcorn on Westbrook and the fan that spit at Trae Young, who almost spit on 50 Cent. Like, I would have loved to see how that went.
Well, I missed that.
50 Cent.
I didn't hear about that one.
The dude tried to spit on Trae Young. Trae Young was taking the ball out. And they was doing the FU Trae Young chant. And dude spit at him. Now, I don't think he felt it. I think it might have got on his jersey. But they did a slow-mo where you could see the spit in the air going over where 50 Cent was sitting. So
that's assault.
It is. So Trae Young took the high road. He didn't press charges. But my problem is this. They didn't reveal the identity of those two people. Now, the dude that threw the water bottle at Kyrie Irving in Boston, they arrested him at the game in cuffs.
He got criminally charged. Yep.
Good.
Yes. So they put his name out there.
Good. They did. They should.
I'm very disappointed that they're not putting their name and face up there.
That they're not aired out.
And then let society handle it. Because once you do that, the internet is going to air them out wherever they work. Yep. It's going to be an issue. When they start losing their jobs and affecting their real life, they won't come out there and do something stupid like that.
That'll teach them, I mean, how would they feel if somebody went to their job and got mad at them and spit at them and threw food at them?
And with COVID too at that? Like, I'm sorry. I'm surprised that dude didn't get brocked right there where he stood.
Yeah. But I like how a lot of the fans immediately they start pointing.
They was like,
they was like Tekashi in the court. They were like, it was him. Like, they're like, it was either they want Russell Westbrook to run up there and they risk them getting, the wrong person and them getting thrown out or something. But we just coming out and y'all want to act like this? Like savages?
Yeah. Every game is taking place. Did you hear about the the family that it was a group of people that was heckling John Morant's family, saying all kind of racial slurs. Now I'm gonna tell you, some of those fans they target the players' families to try to say stuff to get a reaction, and then they'll sue.
Yeah.
Like Tiger, it's literally a part of when you get signed. If you have a good agent, people that I know that have been through that process, it's almost like a playbook they give your family what to expect.
Yep.
Like, people are gonna say things, outside of them obviously trying to spit on you or physically touching you. You got to beware of hauling off and hitting somebody because that's what they want you to do.
That's what they want. They want the paper. Yep.
It's crazy, man, that we in a place like that, man. But it's the sense of entitlement, man. Until they lose money and it affects their personal life, and they get fired. Like, put their face all on the TV. Boston was the only city that did that. Everybody played Boston out to be, they the most racist place to play in the world.
Yeah, but look what they did. Yeah.
New York didn't release the dude's name. If they banning you and they telling you they taking your season tickets, they know your name.
Exactly. Air him out.
The dude's name out there.
Yep. It's gonna take someone that knows who that fan was. That's part of insecurity. Get his name and give it to somebody. Yo, this is the guy. Don't say it's from me, like, because he may don't risk his job. You know what I mean? To put it out like that, because they need to be aired out.
That's a shame.
That's
crazy.
That's some sucker shit, man. I'm telling you, like, because I might have had to write a check if I was a player and someone spit on me. I might have I'll test them, bro. Like, sorry. I'll take that.
That's a deal breaker. That's automatic. That's an automatic deal breaker.
Yeah, your teeth.
They got thick skin. They got thick skin about stuff you say. I mean, that's they understand that's a part of it, even though it's not right. I mean, I can't come on your job and call you out of your name.
Right. But, it's harassment.
Yeah.
I got fired from a job for saying that an assistant supervisor didn't want to help me because I was African American. I got fired for that. I got fired. So imagine, what these people are doing and getting away with it. And
I
don't know, it's just harassment.
Slick Nick, great point. I was thinking about that too, man. The same garden that wants to ban Charles Oakley for booing the owner won't expose this dude that's trying to spit on a player during the game.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man.
Dolan's still a sucker, man. That's a whole nother.
Dolan owned the company of where I got fired from, Cablevision, and then it Altice. But so when he sold it to Altice, then he didn't have anything to do with it anymore. But Dolan was a hot topic.
Yeah. And it's not over, man. Something has happened at every game, Tiger.
Yeah.
Every game, there's been something. So I mean, we'll see.
Some
tonight.
of these people, man, they're ignorant savages, man. Real talk. Like the ignorance of people, it's ridiculous. It really is. Like, but who will give you the gall to try to spit on somebody? Like, what is wrong with you, man? Like, something is wrong with you to even think you can do that.
So I'm being told there's an echo.
Yeah.
If someone has their YouTube on, it might be echoing through there.
I don't.
I have it on mute, so it's not.
I'm just muted too.
The only thing that's on like audio for me is StreamYard.
Me too. I'm not hearing the echo, but
could be. Yeah, maybe it's coming through my mic. But
so back to the Knicks though, Tiger. I hear echo a little bit now. Is that me?
When you talked, I heard it.
Yeah, it might be the audio of my speakers hitting my mic because my mic might be turned up a little bit. Stubb said he don't hear the echo.
You don't hear it either. Okay.
Yeah,
so Tiger, here's my synopsis of the Knicks, man. Number one, even if y'all lose this series, I wouldn't be upset. Y'all gotta understand the process that it takes to break through in the NBA playoffs, man. Because when you look at Julius Randle, he was the most improved player. I voted him that. He won that. He deserved that. It's different. It's different being the number one option on a playoff team. It's different. You talking about they got 72 games. He played 70 games.
Mm-hmm.
They got 70 games of footage to look at. And if you look at what Nate McMillan did to him, he's all left, Tiger. Everything they did was force him right. Him and RJ Barrett. They reduced the size of the floor where they forced him to go right. And then or settle for jump shots. And then, the move to bring Derrick Rose in was brilliant to give y'all points, but then you lose points off the bench.
Yeah.
But dude, because of the stir it brought up of the Knicks being back in the playoffs, I think it's people are kind of losing sight on you don't just make the playoffs and go to the finals. This is not college. It's a process. And when you look at the roster, now you're at a point where you can bring in Elfrid Payton was your starting point guard and went straight to the bench and played 0 minutes last game. So you're gonna have to bring in another point guard. Derrick Rose I think should be great coming off the bench. Any championship team got points coming off that bench. You need that.
Yeah.
You gotta have that. Whether you hang in there with RJ Barrett, I think Obi Toppin is promising. I was talking about him before the draft.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a learning experience. I mean, Julius Randle is seeing what it feels like to be the number one option, on a playoff team. And he's not a guard. He's not a ball-dominant guard. A lot of people say, well, this is Trae Young first time. He's been the first option on every team he's played at. At Oklahoma.
Yeah. I was going to bring that up, so I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, it was teams out there. He's been dealing with that his whole career.
Okay. So, all right.
So,
Yeah, because I was going to say that, like, he's been in, this is his first playoff, too, and he's playing like a veteran, and they ain't got no answer for him.
Yes.
It's just, you know what it is, man. It's the New York fan. That's first, you know us, man. We hear a little thing. The media, it hypes it up. We watch First Take, Stephen A. going crazy with his ridiculous self sometimes, and it's like we want to win. You know what I mean? And it's frustrating to see. I mean, I had said I'd rather if they had lost by a bucket at the last second than to see what I saw. You know what I mean? It was bad, man, to just see that. And and I understand what you're saying, about him or Julius. You know what I mean? They shut him down, and he's not able to switch his game up. That's what it seems like, because they're doing it to him every game. I mean, even the game we won that game by what?
Four to 7 points. Y'all had a
and
took the lead late.
Yeah,
but it's a learning experience, man. Plus, like we were talking about this too, because we were talking about Luka Doncic, and somebody I was discussing was like, why Kawhi Leonard can't just shut Luka Doncic down? I was like, man, listen, it's about 7 dudes in the NBA that you can't guard one-on-one.
You can't,
You got to double them.
The points. You
got to double them and hope that whoever they pass it to miss. The playoffs is about supporting cast, man.
Yup, and that's exactly what Atlanta's doing. Like I said, they didn't even need Trae Young. Everyone else was hitting threes.
Yeah,
they wasn't hitting their points.
He had 14 assists.
Yeah.
Like the games he been going for 30, the first 2 games he went for 30, they won one, lost one. So then, like, when he went, 21 for 14, and you got Collins hitting threes, Sweet Lou Williams hitting threes, Kevin Huerter hitting threes, man, DeAndre Hunter from Virginia hitting threes. Yo, man, it's about the supporting cast. You certain cast you can't stop. You can't stop Kevin Durant. You got to double him and get the ball out of his hand. You can't stop John Morant. You can't stop Spider Mitchell. Like, dude, Steph Curry, LeBron, when he make his mind up to score. Like, nah.
Like I said, when you double, you got to hope when he kicks it out to that person that they ain't on.
That's it.
Queen City, Slick Nick said, what do you think about his boy Toppin?
Oh, I love Obi Toppin.
I like Obi Toppin too.
I was on Obi Toppin. Tiger, I was telling you about him.
You said something about him.
He was player of the year in college the year they didn't have the NCAA tournament at the University of Dayton in Ohio. Dude, man, is a freak of nature. I was hoping Golden State drafted him instead of Wiseman because I can see his game becoming open like that.
Slick Nick said, "Show KD a brush, you'll stop him."
Oh, it's peasy. It is peasy.
You got the PDBs like a Pam.
It is. It is. But no, I think Obi Toppin's gonna be good. Tibbs gave him a lot of minutes in that blowout, and I think that was good. I mean, you know, I think the Knicks gonna be fine, man. They're a guard, couple of guards away, couple of role players away.
Yeah,
Randall
might surprise you. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
Randall gonna learn. Was, you know, they predicted the Knicks to win the first round. You know what I mean? And just to see them losing like this, it's like, you know, it's disappointing. But look, I get it. We ain't seen this in 17 years, so you know. Yeah.
Dude, 4-5. The 4-5 matchup is like
it's
8-9 in college.
Yeah,
they had the identical same record in the season.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
So Knicks fans just punk break. We're talking. It's like that with the U. Every time we win a big game, all the Miami Hurricane fans come out. We back. The U is back. And then we get smashed and we're not
back. We ain't back.
I get it, man. I don't say the we back stuff. Only thing that get me saying we back if we beat Alabama the first game of the season this year, which I doubt we'll do, but if that happens, you're going to see some we back from me.
Yeah. Hey, man, fan is short for fanatic. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know, you get riled up in it. And I was like, this is why I stopped watching sports. Because I'm so riled up. I'm so, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then it's like, and then you get blown up by 20. You like, oh, man, why do I bother? That's the cost of being a Jets fan for years. Throwing stuff at the TV, screaming. Like, ask my lady. She'll tell you. She'll be like,
oh, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Hurricane football, dog. I'm the same way. I told you when Miami came into the ACC, and I knew I was going to get to see them play Carolina, Duke, NC State, Wake Forest in driving distance. First time I went to Carolina, had field passes. I'm on the field. It was Halloween. When that 2004 Halloween, I was talking trash to the players from Carolina on the field. Caned out. This ain't basketball. We'll smash y'all. Man, they kicked the field goal and beat us. I caught a flat tire on the Yukon. I was like, I ain't never going back up there. I've never seen us beat Carolina up there, man. I've been to 4 games up there. We ain't win.
Slick Nick said, hopefully Adam Silver has a conference call with the refs. What do you think about those calls, man? Bro. Come on, man. The refs, y'all, they be on some bullshit, man.
They are. I'm seeing stuff, and the challenge thing is tricky because you got to use that challenge right.
Yeah.
Because they take a timeout away, and you only get one.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful when you challenge. You want to save one of those.
You got to be something
down
clear.
The stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, refereeing has been crazy, man. Like the block charge situation. I see cats taking 3 steps in the lane, walking, or this they do a lot. You'll get fouled. They'll wait to see if you make the shot to see if they're gonna call it or not, and then if they miss it, they'll wait. Foul! Everybody's going back down court like, what?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yo, there was one call. It was what is it when the 3-second defense? Then you get a tech for that. It happens twice. The Knicks dude fell down, bro. He was guarding the dude in the paint, and he fell down.
The echo is
getting up. They were like 3-second. I'm like,
he's laying down in the lane. Yeah.
Yeah, they called it because he was in the lane. So I was like, but he was on the ground. He fell.
Yeah.
And they still called it, man. I ain't like that.
Yeah. It's crazy. So one of the things that's crazy, too, is those picks, setting screens off the ball. Sometimes they'll call it either way. They'll call the guy running through the screen, or they'll call the guy not being set when he sets the screen.
Yeah.
And sometimes they call those on some of the most important possessions. You're like, really? All this stuff that's been going on in this game, you calling that?
Yeah, the Hawks, they got mad. They were booing because there was a call that went against the Hawks on one of those. He came off, and it looked like he kind of tripped over the dude's feet of the Hawk, but it wasn't like a hit because they showed a replay and everyone was like booing, and it went the other way. But even I saw that and I was like, damn, he really didn't hit him. It's kind of like it was one of those kind of picks. And I was just like, I mean, I ain't complaining too much because, we kept the ball, but it definitely looks suspect, So.
Oh, yeah. And then what they call flagrant now, man. Oh, my goodness.
Bro.
From 80s and 90s basketball, no one would be left to play.
Nah. There was a dude, a couple sitting next to us. They was like, man, in the 90s, they would have been like, man, get up and get the ball and go back down the court. Like,
yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, there's always a theory that NBA series, it's all about the money. It's the only sport, well, not the only sport. Hockey has those series, baseball has those series too, but like they make more money if it goes more games. So,
Yeah. It's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't help a sweep like the Heat went home. What you think about Giannis and them sweeping the Heat like that, man?
I mean, the Heat was in the finals last year. And for them to get swept in the first round, I mean, I don't know any big changes they had from that, last year to now, but I know they still had Jimmy Butler. And I mean, maybe the Bucks just got better, man. I mean, I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
So the other games, what's going on as far as the Lakers and Phoenix?
Yeah. So
AD got hurt. Groin injury.
Two big things to know. CP3 is healthy and AD is hurt.
Yeah.
And the Lakers also missing KCP, Kentavious Pope. He's out. He's a key player for them.
Right.
Can make open shots. But dude, man, listen. Chris Paul, man. Shout out to Chris Paul, man. From Winston-Salem. From Winston-Salem. He went back and got a degree from Winston-Salem State, too. He's a big supporter of Winston-Salem State, Tiger. And HBCUs. He's big in the HBCU movement. He was on the Why Not Us documentary with North Carolina Central, talking about all the stuff he's doing with HBCUs. But I just think about how his career has been snake bitten. You remember he was at Houston and they were beating Golden State 3-1. He was giving Steph the business. And he pulled a hamstring.
That hammy.
And went out. And they came back and won in 7 games. They won 3-1, man.
Yeah.
In the 3-1 game, he got hurt. So, and then what about this? People forget about this. Do you remember when David Stern blocked the trade?
When trying to go to the Lakers?
He was geared to go play with Kobe, Tiger.
Yeah, that was some sucker shit. I'm sorry, rest in peace to David Stern, but that was some sucker shit.
Facts. Rest in peace to David Stern, but I've never, ever seen a trade blocked.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I don't know what that was about, man, but yeah, that was crazy.
So I'm rooting for CP3, man. He was talking junk to Snoop yesterday. Snoop was courtside, and he came around that pick and did that little fadeaway floater. He had 2 of them in a row. They called timeout. He was pointing at Snoop. I'm back, tapping on his shoulder like my shoulder not hurt no more. I was like, he giving it to him.
Yeah, because Snoop said, I think he was talking about the Clippers. He was saying about asked him about Clippers and Lakers. And he was like,
"Oh yeah,
Clippers? What? Like,
oh yeah,
it's Laker town."
Yeah,
but, shout out to Black Light. Salute, Diamond. Salute, Queen.
Salute, Demario. Salute. What up?
Yes, Demario, Diamond Onyx, Slick Nick, Stub Rock, Black Light, Tigress.
Tribe in the building.
Then they allowed Kwame Brown to be traded for Paul Gasol. Hey, y'all, Slick Nick, don't talk junk about Kwame Brown because he airing everybody out.
You better be careful.
I'm on Kwame's side, bro.
You better be careful.
Woo, he giving him the business.
Hey, I'm glad you said that, man, because I wanna put some of the Kwame Brown hate to rest.
No
So,
doubt.
Tyga, I did some research on this situation. Okay,
All right.
seriously, I did some
something
research.
No, I'm not laughing at you, Queen City.
No. So no, I see what you read. Check this out, man. So everybody that was getting on Kwame, and I'm gonna tell you, I respect my favorite sports broadcaster that I respect the most is Jalen Rose.
No doubt.
Jalen Rose said this long time ago when he was on there with Skip Bayless. He said we need to disregard and remove the term bust from conversations about people who are professional athletes. He said that.
Okay.
He said that. And he played the game.
Yeah.
That's coming from somebody that played the game.
Yeah.
So despite the fact that he got his own school that's addressing the whole social economic gap in education, he did that long before a lot of other players did and didn't get
LeBron.
credit for it.
Not hating on LeBron, but I'm just saying, you see who gets more news time.
Jalen was on it long time ago. And despite the fact that he consistently has some of my favorite rappers on this show, like Conway and Jadakiss and Method Man.
Man. See the pictures in the background.
Love Jalen Rose. But he said it, man. And so I started thinking about it. So I ran the numbers. It's 7.9 billion people in the world. Okay? In the world. So when you talk NBA, now players are international. We're not just talking about the United States.
That's a fact.
And 450 roster spots, Tiger.
Out of 7.9 billion.
Out of 7.9, the percentage of people in the world that play in the NBA is 0.000000005. 5 millionths of a percent.
So if you make it to the NBA, regardless of your record, you ain't or your stats, you ain't a bust. Yeah,
you're not a bust. Are there some
narratives, man? It's people that paint narratives.
Yes. Are there some people that don't reach their full potential? Obviously. All of us in our lives, if you're honest with yourself, there's some things you wanted to do that you didn't achieve. So how in the world are we going to consistently continue to bash people, when 5 millionth of a percent of the people in the world make the NBA? So
and
then
not only talk shit, that one time for 20 years, his name was in their mouth.
Exactly. It's crazy, man.
Stuff Rock said that Canada is about to be a problem on the international stage. And
oh, okay. There's a lot of good ball players coming out of Canada now. No, that's facts. That's facts.
No
John Calipari at Kentucky recruits a lot of players from Canada. That's a fact. But I don't know, Stuff Rock. Like when you talk about Dream Team, they'll give them competition. But I agree though. Canada is starting to have some players.
No doubt.
But yeah, man. Wow, man. I looked that up. I said, let me do some math on that, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy. It's crazy.
And like he said, I mean, me buying a house for my mother at 17 years old. You call that a bust?
Exactly. I didn't do that. Anybody in the chat bought their house, their mom a house on the golf course in cash at 17?
I didn't even buy her a damn magnet for her refrigerator of a house. Okay?
Yeah. Like you said, it's all about narratives and perspectives, man.
It is. And another narrative Kwame brought up that I didn't think of that's so true, man. What about the players that are not of African American descent that didn't reach their potential? We don't talk about Adam Morrison or Darko Milicic that was picked by the Pistons before Carmelo Anthony at 3 in that draft.
And where he at?
That, you know, these are players that didn't make a second contract.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, you could say that's not living up to expectations if you were signed high and you didn't reach your second contract.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say you weren't successful.
Yeah. But your point is, where's the bashing of them?
Exactly.
And that's another point he made. Why is it always about blank athletes?
Andrea Bargnani, yeah, still rock.
Darko
Milicic. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Darko, yeah, he went before Carmelo,
Yeah.
and he didn't get a second contract. You know, but he's not talked about, like that. But
yeah, man. Crazy. I mean, look, man. There's a narrative out there. We know what it is, and it's like he said, he exposed these dudes for constantly putting that out there. You know what I mean? When he, you know, told Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, aka Becky, with the good hair, about, you know, he felt they want to fight him.
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, oh, so you don't want to sit down and understand where he coming from because you feel disrespected? Y'all been talking about him for 20 years, and now the minute he opened his mouth, oh, yo, you ain't scared of Kwame Brown, what Stephen A said. They want to fight him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah, where'd that come from?
And I'm so glad that, you know what I mean, like the mainstream is seeing what's really real, what we've been seeing for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Big up to Kwame Brown, man. Word up.
Yeah, man. Shouts. Straight up. My mama's cooking.
Word. Doing the damn thing. And you know, not to get off the topic, I don't remember, well, not really, it's sports, but you know, he said you could take clips of my videos and put them up and monetize. He said, I'm letting everyone. He goes, ask all these other people would they let you put their clips up on their corporations or their, you know, ESPN things and without you getting flagged. He had 40,000 people on his live when he was talking with Joe Brown. 40,000. Bro, ESPN don't do that.
No.
They wish they can do that.
Yeah.
So you know they shaking in their boots right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Word up.
Yeah. Shout out to Quan.
Black Light says, do y'all remember Chris Mim?
Oh, yeah. Remember Chris Mim? I saw somebody say Brian Big Country Reeves. Big Country got several contracts, though. He was ranked high, but in the beginning he didn't pan out. But they didn't bang on him like that, you know. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just refreshing, man. You know, for him to be silent that long, and come out with so many points, and then the point about where we are in society now, where people that are not African American are hesitant to speak poorly about African Americans. You doing it for him. I was like, oh man, that's deep.
Yeah. Doing it for him. Well,
that's deep, man. That's deep.
Word up,
but man. Yeah, I've never been one to critique people personally. It's about the performance. You played well or you didn't play well. I mean, it's not personal. It's not personal.
Yeah, I mean, and like he was saying, you know, he wasn't even harping on the fact that they were saying he was a scrub. He was like, you can say that. He said, I know my numbers wasn't shit. He was like, that's not what this is about. You know, and it's like when Stephen had that segment about him coming in the league and, you know, not scoring and being a scrub. You just answered Kwame's question. You just bigged up even more what he was talking about by that narrative that you just put out on your 8-minute segment about Kwame Brown. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was like he just proved his point.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But it's wild because the initial comment that started all of this, Jeannie Buss and Gilbert Arenas. Jeannie Buss, one of the Lakers owners.
Right.
Jerry Buss's daughter. And Gilbert Arenas will own All the Smoke. And they were talking to Jeannie about the trade that they made when they traded Kwame Brown away.
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, we traded 2 players, you know, for whoever they were trading for. And then I think Stack was like, "You mean you traded one player?" So he was trying to discredit him like he wasn't even a person
Wow.
in the trade. And then Matt Barnes tapped him on the leg and kind of co-signed on it. And Kwame Brown said that's what got his attention. He was like, "Now wait a minute. Now I'm not even a person that was in the trade, you know." But low key, that's
contrary
how
I saw YouTube today, and I forgot the player was, but he played with Kwame Brown, and he said that during the either some NBA trials or NBA like where they play against other players, he said he was giving Eddie Curry and someone else the business on the court.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, this narrative that this dude like completely sucked. He said he was giving these two NBA players the business.
Oh yeah, I remember he played in the Big Three. He played in Ice Cube Big 3.
Mm-hmm.
He still was effective. Like,
and Doug Collins, he said, was protecting MJ by putting all the heat on Kwame Brown because he was trying to protect that relationship with Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
Yeah, still right. It was the Gasol trade. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Facts. That's crazy, man. But yeah, man, just remember that 5 millionth of a percent, man, before you talk about them cats. It's crazy. So, let's see. What other hot series you want to talk about? The Nets Celtics series?
I'll be honest, I knew the Nets. I mean, I knew Boston won the third game. Where are they at right now?
The Nets showed out, man, last night. So their trio had a NBA record, 104 points scored by 3 players on the same team.
Let me guess which 3 you talking about either.
Yeah, let me give it to you. Hold on.
Jesus.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. I don't even write it. I don't even have it. I know they had 104. 39. KD hit 42. Kyrie had 39. And Harden had 23 and 14 assists, Tiger.
What's the final score?
141, 126. This goes back to when they first got together, Tiger. What did I say? Everybody was like, they don't play no defense. I was like, dude, they're not gonna have to.
Yeah,
they can give up. They can give up 120 and score 140 and 150.
Yeah, yep. They don't matter.
And Steve Nash rubbed it in. He left them in. They were up by 20. They were still in the game. I thought that was a little foolish, man, because that's how Jamal Murray got hurt against Golden State in their garbage time. But he left them in. He tried to take Kyrie out. Kyrie was like, "No, we're not coming out."
Oh, shit.
And then he went wiped his feet.
Because it was against Boston.
Yeah, and then at the end of the game, before the dude threw the water bottle at him, he wiped his feet on the Celtics logo at half court.
Oh,
right on the leprechaun face.
Kyrie really good in personal.
Yeah.
They were booing him.
They was booing him every time he got the ball, and they just isolate. Tiger, they had one stretch where those 3 scored 21 points. It was a 21-0 run just by those 3. So I'm not saying they're going to win it all, man. I see them in Philly as a good matchup for the East. Because nobody can stop Joel Embiid either. But when they ISO like that, man, I don't know what you can do. And Joe Harris is knocking threes down. They did all this without Jeff Green. Uncle Jeff out for this series. Jeff Green. Yeah, they're going to be a problem, man. Going to be a problem.
Yeah, that was some sucker shit, man. Through that water bottle. Yo.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, Kyrie might have egged it on by wiping the face like that, but you can't.
You gotta have emotional self-control, man. Like
you got to.
Well, he's done. Like you said, they locked him up. at the game, and he's banned for life. So
was it worth it, dummy? Are you dumb?
Dummy. But at first, when they were handcuffed him, he was trying to say, "What, me? I didn't do it." I was like, dude, they got 1 million cameras in the arena. Plus, everybody singled you out. You got on the Celtics jersey. Plain as day. They can see you throwing the bottle. Yeah. And then when they were taking him out, then he tried to smile like, I'm tough. Like,
yeah.
That's crazy.
The last picture you're going to see you in that arena.
But the bands, though,
bands
don't really matter. Think about it. If you can afford courtside seats at Madison Square Garden and they ban you from Madison Square Garden, but they don't expose you and put your face and name out there, that dude could have flew to Atlanta, Tiger, and been in the game with you. You don't know what he looked like. He got money. He can just buy front row seats in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Till you affect them economically. And man, it's a misdemeanor charge, most likely. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, Mel said he was charged with a felony.
Oh yeah, the spitting dude was. Yeah, no, the dude that threw because they say the bottle grazed him. They say the bottle grazed Kyrie.
Yeah.
So they charge him with a felony.
See,
the popcorn though, that's gonna be a misdemeanor. This can't be a felony for pouring popcorn on somebody.
Yeah.
Like maybe battery. Is it considered battery?
Could be.
Because he used something to hit him. He used
simple assault.
Yeah. Assault and battery.
A lot of people are saying just leave him in the room with Westbrook for 5 minutes.
Just do it.
You know what I mean?
Just do it.
Give him 5 minutes.
Or put his name out there so you can stick them goons on him. You think NBA players don't have goons, man? Come on, man.
But then they would get in trouble for doxing. They would get in trouble for doxing if they do that. If they put their name out there, then they'll get in trouble for doxing. When you dox somebody, you can't do that. You can't put people's names and addresses and stuff out there. That's
if they're charged with something, you can, as public record,
public information. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's public information.
I understand what you're saying about doxing because people do that to try to mess with people.
Yeah.
But if you get charged with something that's public record, then no, they'll do it. And the internet don't care. They don't. Even if they're in the wrong, they're gonna try to put your name.
That's why I said just put their names out there and let society take it from there.
Yeah. Yep.
Society will take it from there.
There was real quick, just to go quick off topic. It was a show on, I think it was Sway. He had on because it brought me this thought because we was talking about Houston before, and when you said when he was playing, when they played against Golden State, Jay Prince was on the show, and there was a dude that said that he would call up and prank stars. So he called up Jay. He's telling the story while Jay Prince is in the studio, because they're gonna get a good laugh out of it. And he said he called up Jay Prince and he was like, "Yeah, man, we got this this dude, man. He wants to, go to, bring him to your studio, man. Yo, help him out, man. If you don't help him out, man, I swear we gonna beat you up." And he said, and you get the reaction out of people like that got punked, on the show. They're like, "Yo, where you, man? I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass." He's like, "Yo, Jay Prince didn't say that. All Jay Prince said real calmly was, 'Where do you live?'" When he said that, he was like, "Nah, joke's over." Woo, bro.
Yeah,
when he said
changes all
man, I said, wrong one. You got the wrong one.
Yes,
said,
sir.
"Where do you live?"
It changes all of that.
So, I just thought that was, you brought Houston on that reminded me of that story. So
yes.
Not to go off topic though.
We did. So go ahead, keep going off. We did.
Piggybacking off of what you just said, I used to work for a cable company, and the customers would call up, blacking out on us, cursing us out. Mm-hmm. So one day I was on the phone. I was like, "Okay, ma'am. So you said your address was 54 Sunshine Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. 54 Sunshine Avenue, right? 54.
Saying it out loud, everybody can hear it.
Yes.
out there.
Gonna send some people over here.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, people, that's what they get, man. People crazy, man.
Yeah, you can't be doing that shit.
No.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Surprises, yes.
Yeah.
So to recap the NBA playoffs, where we at as far as the games? Who's playing tonight? Is anyone playing tonight? No.
Oh yeah. 2 games tonight. You got Philly trying to go ahead and close this series out with Washington.
Yeah,
and then you got Utah and the Grizz, which is people are sleeping on that series, man. Dude.
I ain't gonna lie, I did too. I thought Utah was going to just
listen. First of all, I don't know what was happening why the Jazz wouldn't let Spider Mitchell play game 1. You know, he was coming off an ankle injury.
Yeah.
He said he could go. They wouldn't let him go. And they lost game 1. Ja Morant gave him 47. He came out public at the press conference saying, I should have played. I told him I was ready to go. I'm playing next week. Tiger, he looked 100%. Like, I don't know why they sat him, because he came out and did work in the next 2 games. And Utah up 2-1 going into tonight's game. If you get a chance, you got to put eyes on that matchup right there. Spider Mitchell and Ja Morant going at it.
Okay. All right.
Going at it.
What time's that game on?
That's the late game. That's the 9:30 on TNT.
Okay.
But the Sixers gonna go ahead and put the Wizards out of their misery tonight.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Get them out of here.
Yeah, they're gonna put them out of their misery.
And the Lakers and Diamond Phoenix series is at.
It's 2-2. The Suns just tied it up. They play again Tuesday night.
Right. It's 2-2. Yeah.
In Phoenix. AD is out. The minute he went down with that groin injury, I don't see him playing. They're gonna have to win the series without him. I don't see him coming back from that. And they don't have enough scoring, man. If as long as Chris Paul stays healthy, DeAndre Ayton is averaging about 14 rebounds and a solid double-double. Booker, the Suns deep, man. The Suns deep.
The 2 teams in the finals go out in the first round.
Hey, I'm pulling for all of the young teams, man.
Me too.
I want to see this youth, man. I want to see them get a chance to shine, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I already said I didn't think the Lakers was going to repeat anyway. I just didn't think.
I don't think so.
Yo, and now it's to me, it's looking like it more and more. But
it's not over though. I mean, LeBron gonna have to score Tuesday night. You're gonna see old school LeBron. You're gonna see Cleveland LeBron.
Yeah, he gonna show out.
He got to, because they ain't got no scoring. KCP not playing either. Oh, I'm gonna tell you what. I was having a conversation with my son. He a Lakers fan. He came over today, hung out, and I was like, y'all shouldn't have traded Jeremy Ingram. Y'all should have traded Kyle Kuzma and kept Jeremy Ingram. They played for the Pelicans.
Yeah.
I was like, man, Ingram get buckets, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I heard he kind of fell out with the organization, but like, I would have kept him over Kuz, man. Kuz like to dye that hair. He spend more time on what color he gonna dye.
Getting head dying tips from Dwayne Wade.
But yeah, Trailblazers Nuggets is another good series. Mm-hmm. They pick up tied at 2-2. They pick up Tuesday night.
Okay.
Dame
get a lot of game 7s.
We may, man. The Blazers Nuggets series could definitely go 7. Lakers Suns. If LeBron goes off Tuesday and they take a 3-2 lead, it could go 7. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Jazz Grizzlies could go 7.
Yeah. Shoot, now Mavs and Clippers.
Yes.
I was saying it was gonna be a sweep. Now they done tied it up.
Shout out to Paul George, man. Everybody want to kill playoff P. He been balling.
I did too.
Him and Leonard been balling.
He stepped it up, man. I gotta give it to him.
Yeah. Incredibly efficient, man. Both of them have been incredibly efficient.
That's what they needed, man. That's what everyone had predicted, when they first got together.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Do you think there was that narrative about them tanking so they don't have to meet the Lakers? Because they were saying, be careful what you ask for?
Yeah.
Think they really did it?
They did.
Yeah.
They sat their players because they would rather have faced them first. But the Mavericks was like, okay. But now it's about adjustments because Luka Doncic hurt. He got a neck injury. And they doubled him, and then they supporting Cass. Like, you only good as just supporting Cass when they choose to get the ball out your hands.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
They played Boban Marjanovic last night, though. Dallas got that cat, the 7'3" for the Mavericks. Dude is huge. He a crowd favorite, man. Dude can dunk. He can dunk flat-footed.
Damn.
Oh, I know what that makes me think of, man. Man, rest in peace, Mark Eaton, man. You heard about Mark Eaton? He played for Utah back when Karl Malone and Stockton played for Utah. He was a center. They used to call him Mount Mark Eaton. He was 7'4".
Mark. I know that
Mark
name.
Eaton. You if you see him, you'll recognize him, man. He got killed a biking accident, Tiger.
Oh yeah.
Accident. Now on the show not too long ago, we were talking about Sean Bradley, 7'6" dude that played for the Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
He got killed on a bicycle accident. I'm like, what's
paralyzed, right?
Paralyzed. Not excuse me.
No,
But
yeah,
I remember there was a bad bicycle accident. I'm like, what's going on? How do you not see somebody riding a bicycle that big? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Was it at night?
I don't know. I think it was in a
Cause I can't see. I can't see nothing at night. So
yeah,
I've been hit everything.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Shout out to Ray Caruth's son.
Yes.
He graduated.
Yes. So let me tell you, man. I got so many close connections to this story. First, rest in peace, Sharika Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Chancellor Adams' mother. She went to Winston-Salem State with me. It's a good friend of mine.
Wow.
That's such a sad story.
It is. And, even before I retired, I was working at the rec center. So the rec center I was working at a few years ago had a program for therapeutic recreation. And Sharika's mom used to bring Chancellor up there for his therapy. So I got to meet her and him. Incredibly smart dude, man, can communicate with you and everything, He's just in a wheelchair, man. So to see him graduate, man, and to see his grandmother, man, do all she did for him, that's a cool story, man.
Wow.
That's really cool. So shout out Chancellor Adams, man.
Word up, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what made me think of that. I think I saw it recently. I'm like, oh my God, I remember this story.
Story, right?
Yeah. She used to bring him up there all the time. She had the van with the electric wheelchair. I used to be like, Miss, you want some help, Miss Adams? She said, I got it. She was that type. She was like, I got it. She's like, you know how to do it. And he'd drive out of the van on the wheelchair and come in the center.
Dope. That's dope, man.
Awesome, yeah. What a great turnaround.
Yeah. So, I had a question. I don't know what you might think. I was thinking, who do you think has been the most valuable player or the best player in the playoffs so far? And who you think has been the most disappointing player in the playoffs?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah.
I saw him on two eyes. Trae Young and Julius Randle.
Got you. I got you. I could go with that.
Yeah.
I could go with that.
I didn't know Trae Young was that good, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I did.
When he shoots that ball, it's like, damn, it's going in.
He got Steph Curry range, man, and mad handles
Yes.
and passes the ball.
You saw when he shook. You saw him, right? When he shook.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? Hit that three? Bro, I just put my head down.
Back, and he hit him with that right there. Oh, yeah. I've been on him since Oklahoma, man. Been on him since Oklahoma.
Woo.
Yeah. That's a good two. Other two I would see that a lot of people don't know because they're not watching the series. I got Joel Embiid, man. Dude. He's averaging – the other night he had 36 points in 28 minutes, Tiger. He didn't even play the fourth quarter. Dang. Like, if you watch them play, if you watch them tonight, he's seeing the double so well. As soon as you come to double, he's moving the ball. And if you come late, he's doing the person that's guarding him. Like, and he's stepping back and shooting the three.
So he's like one step ahead of the defense now.
Man, Joel Embiid is playing out of his mind.
That's what's up.
Out of his mind, man. And then I'm disappointed in Jimmy Butler, man. To get swept, like I thought he would will him to at least a win, man. Yeah. After watching him in the finals, like give LeBron them a 40-point triple-double. Like we might lose a series, we're not getting swept.
Yeah.
This year, man, he averaging 15 points, shooting less than 27%. I was a little disappointed Jimmy Butler couldn't get him one game, but
yeah.
It is what it is.
Damn. Yeah, see, I didn't watch him, so I don't know if he was worse than Julius Randle. I mean,
a lot of people voted Julius Randle too, man. He shot, 27% from the floor?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's tough.
Vincent Harper said, "What y'all in here lying about?" LOL.
Jimmy Butler was trash. Kawhi's playing well too, no doubt.
Yeah.
Jokic is playing well. Jokic had a bad game the last game, but I just don't think people are not watching Philly because it's blowouts every game to see what Embiid doing, man. He's doing work.
He definitely improved. I definitely give him that.
Yeah.
And the coach, you know what I mean? Doc Rivers, man, you know. What more can you say? So,
yeah. Well, let's see. Tomorrow's June 1st. You know what that means, right? NFL cap space. So Julio can move after tomorrow, and Rodgers can move after tomorrow.
And Julio, he said, "I don't want to be on the Falcons anymore." What was funny was one of the dudes that was talking shit at the game yesterday. When we first walked in there, went in there and sat down, there was a dude next to us, and he was like, he saw my lady's son, he had a hoodie on Knicks, and I had my hat. He was like, "Oh." He said, "Okay, y'all can sit here. I see y'all ain't Hawks fans." So, we just laughed.
Yeah.
He was talking shit to this young dude that he was getting up. He was like, "Sit down," just talking. They were back and forth. It was almost like the young dude was a young version of the old dude because the way they were just shit talking. It was funny. It was funny. They were going back and forth. Yeah. And they had actually gapped it up in the middle of the game. You know what I mean? Like, because like I say, it's just all about shit talking. Ain't nothing.
It is.
But he had on a Atlanta Falcons Pitt jersey on. The player Pitt.
Oh, Pitts, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "You got the nerve to have a Atlanta Falcons jersey on in here?" Atlanta Falcons, really? He said, "You an Atlanta Falcons fan? What they did in the Super Bowl? Get the fuck out of here." Vincent Harper, man, thank you for the donation, man.
Thank you for the support.
Salute, Vincent Harper.
Man.
Appreciate
I'll be on later on tonight, man, for some music. Thank you.
No doubt.
Appreciate that.
Word.
Yeah, so yeah, that was funny, man. So yeah, man, man, Julio, I'm telling you, man, if he I want him to go. But if he go to Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers stay there, which I don't think he's gonna, but you never know.
Yeah.
But, we'll see what happens.
It's interesting to see if Green Bay gonna have the guts to force him to sit out a season if they don't trade him. I mean, Aaron Rodgers looks dug in. He in Hawaii with Shailene Woodley. chilling on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But the
So what do
Packers
you
can
mean?
do that.
So you mean wait? So you're saying instead of him leaving to go to another team, they could force him to sit
Yeah,
because the contract ain't up?
they don't have to trade him. He's under contract. They didn't rework his contract. He got a huge cap number. They can choose to just say, okay, well, we just go with Jordan Love to see what we can do this year. And I think he's prepared to sit out like that.
Wow.
I think he's not
Maybe he'll
coming
go to the Steelers. Shout out to Stu in the chat.
back. Dude.
I knew
What's
I heard
up,
blasphemy.
He heard Aaron Rodgers' name. He quickly got in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stu, you need to go back and watch the season schedule breakdown so you can see Queen City G's pick of the week.
Yeah.
All of the games we highlighted for Steelers fans to be on alert for.
Mm-hmm. Them Browns. How about them Browns?
Ooh, Steelers Browns gonna be a whole nother level nowadays, boy.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
He still says they trash.
Same old Browns, of course. That's what all Steelers gonna say.
Mhm.
Same old Browns.
Oh, man.
Man, I heard some blasphemy about the Chiefs trying to get Julio Jones. Are you serious? If you plug Julio Jones into the Chiefs with Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, Tiger. Because you know they lost Sammy Watkins.
Yeah. He's
Come
on the
on,
what?
The Ravens. The Ravens.
Yeah.
The Ravens also looking at Julio. I heard that. I was like, come on, man. Don't give Patrick Mahomes Julio Jones, man.
So is Julio Jones the same as far as the contract? Where he's not a free agent, right? He could
Nah.
be traded.
Nah.
But they're not going
But
to trade him to an NFC.
Yeah, but they already put out there they offering a first round pick. And see, that's the difference. Because Atlanta's
Say it again.
they saying it's gonna take a first round pick, whoever wants to come and get him.
Ah, okay.
You don't need to talk to us
Yeah.
unless you're talking about what your first round pick.
Mhm.
And see, the thing with that is when you trade with contenders, their first round pick is going to be toward the end of the first round because they're going to be good.
Yeah, exactly. Vincent said Julio ain't going nowhere. He's a Falcons fan.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that's not what he said, but
That's not what he said.
you probably don't want him to go nowhere. And I hear that. I definitely understand that.
Shay Sharp called him live on the phone on the show. Did you see that?
Nah.
Shay was on with Skip Bayless, and they were like, "Don't you mentor Julio?" It's like, "Give him a call." He was like, "I'm giving him a call." He called him live on the air, and Skip Bayless like, "Please pick up." It rang about 3 times. He picked up. Yo, he was like, "What up? This Uncle Shay." He was like, "You on speakerphone?" And he's like, because that's when it was rumored that he was going to Dallas. Somebody photoshopped a picture of him in the airport with a Dallas Cowboys hoodie on.
Oh, shoot.
So he was
Cowboys wish they can get him.
So he was like,
Bones.
I ain't going to Dallas, man. He's like, but I'm out of there. He's like, I'm out of there. So he said it live on there. He was out of there. But
all right, Vince. Yeah, we get it. But we going by what Julio said. Julio said he don't want to be there. It ain't rumors. So
yeah. Well, you got a point though, Vincent. Every player can't force a trade like that.
Yeah. I hear what he's saying.
Quarterbacks, star receivers, maybe defensive ends. That's about where it stops because those don't grow on trees. Running back, shut your mouth and play.
Yeah.
Running backs, you get running backs.
Yeah.
But man, quarterback, defensive end, star corners, star wideouts, man. I don't know.
He could get a home in Pittsburgh.
Why, Stu? Y'all ain't gonna throw the ball. Now y'all run first now.
Patriots looking at Julio.
Yeah,
Nah, man.
Patriots are too. I don't know where they're gonna get the cap space from though. But what they say is, if you like the player, you make the money work. But the Patriots spent more than anybody already in free agents.
Good. I want him going there anyway.
Julio for Mac Jones, straight up. Woo! All right, Tiger. Which rookie quarterback has the best season? Take your green glasses off and think for a second. So we're talking about Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson,
Justin Fields,
and Trey Lance. Right?
Yeah.
Top 4. There's some dark horses in there. The dude from Texas A&M, man, they went to Minnesota. Kellen Mond. Don't sleep. Because I don't know. But those are the top 4.
We just talking about rookies, Stu. We ain't talking about
rookies.
Old ass Big Ben.
Rookies had the best season.
Who's gonna be the best rookie, right? You
best rookie quarterback season.
Yeah. If I have to guess, obviously I want my quarterback to be, but I'm gonna go with Justin Fields.
You gonna go with Justin Fields?
I'll go with Justin Fields. Just because he's in the NFC, I don't know the Bears' schedule. They might have a better schedule, maybe compared to the other boys. Like I said, I don't know. But I don't know, just something about Fields, man. Just something about him, man.
Yeah.
I just think he might have a better season than the other quarterbacks.
Yeah. Well, it's a couple of ways to look at that. We probably should have thought about this first. Are you talking about wins or stats? You know what I'm saying? Because, Trevor Lawrence is going to start right off the bat.
Yeah.
In my opinion, so is Fields. I don't think Andy Dalton's going to beat him out.
Yeah.
But you got Garoppolo and Lance. It ain't no guarantee Lance starts game 1.
Yeah, because they said Garoppolo was still gonna. So
yeah. And Zach Wilson gonna start right off the bat because they shipped Darnold out. But I'm gonna go with Trevor Lawrence, man, just off the sheer opportunities of being the number 1 from day 1 and knowing that it's his show. I don't know, man.
Let me real quick. It's 6 o'clock. But let me pull up this. Let me pull up the schedule. Let me see. Pull up these. The games for the rookies.
Well, I know Fields right off the bat got Aaron Donald and the Rams. I remember that from the breakdown.
Oh yes.
I was like, he need to let Andy Dalton start week 1.
I remember you.
You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Right. So Chris, I feel you, man. Kellen Mond, man. I think Kellen Mond gonna be good, man. I think if Kirk Cousins get nicked up in any way, Kellen Mond might be that sleeper of that class.
Okay, good. I can share the Chrome tag.
Every QB in San Fran trash. Boy, Stu, I wish B-Dub was on here.
I know he was, but he was driving or something.
He was all ears.
Can y'all see the schedule?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You'll see it? Okay, so Cowboys Steelers are August 5th. That's preseason.
That's preseason.
First week, yeah.
So let's see.
Week 1.
There we go.
Okay.
So Trevor got the Texans, which is a winnable game.
Yeah, that's definitely winnable.
Let's see.
49ers at
49ers,
Lions.
Lions.
Mhm.
That's a winnable
Jets
game.
Panthers, you already know that game. I'm trying to be there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dolphins, Patriots. What's the name? You think he's going to probably start, right?
Tua, yeah. Oh, you talking about Mac Jones? We didn't even put Mac Jones in the conversation. I don't think.
Yeah, because it's the Patriots, so they don't matter.
Nobody in the chat fought for Mac Jones either.
The Mario in there, that's his squad.
Stu says it's a little blurry, but I can see it. Let me see if I
try to move closer to the camera, Stuart.
It's pretty clear on mine.
But I'm all up in the camera, so that's why I can see it.
Word.
All right, so yeah, Patriots Jets week 2.
Yeah.
All right, let me just look at Justin Fields' games right now before I get off of here.
Yeah. Go to the Bears schedule.
Yeah. Let me just click on.
There we go.
Okay.
So that's preseason. Week 1 is the Rams. So over here, September 12th is where it starts. Mm-hmm. So the Rams, Bengals, Browns,
Lions,
Raiders,
Packers, Bucks. That's gonna be that defense. Niners,
Steelers. Then he gonna throw 8 touchdowns against the Steelers.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Ravens, Lions, Cardinals, Packers, again, Vikings, Seahawks, Giants, and then Vikings.
So they're playing the NFC West, which is the toughest division in football. That's their draw for the cross, right? That's tough.
Real quick, let me look at the Jaguars. You said Trevor Lawrence will probably have it better, right? So they're playing the Texans.
That's preseason. That's preseason still. Scroll down a little bit more.
But the first game, they're playing the Texans.
Right there. Texans. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Texans, Broncos,
Cardinals. Bengals. Oh, they're playing the
NFC West too.
Ooh. You think they did that on purpose? I wonder if they put all the rookie quarterbacks playing the NFC West.
That's crazy.
Ooh. Let me look for the Jets. No, the Jets are playing NFC South.
Yeah.
We established that those bastards are playing in England against the Falcons.
Exactly. So,
all right, Patriots. Let me look at the Patriots real quick. Patriots playing Dolphins, Jets, Saints, Bucks. Okay, so they're playing NFC South because Buccaneers, Patriots. They want that to go down. Okay. All right.
So I think we're gonna have a different conversation of wins versus stats.
Yeah.
Because somebody like, Zach Wilson might ride a good defense. Maybe not have the stats, but have, a 9 and we can't say 9-7 no more because they play 17 games.
Oh yeah.
10-7 season, 10-7 or something like that.
10-7 now.
So we gotta think about that, man. By the end of the year, we'll take a look at it. I said Trev, and you said Phil. So we're during the season we'll keep relooking at that.
Yeah.
Stats versus wins. What do you think? What do you think is the determining factor? Because wins, man. If your defense sucks, there ain't really much you can do.
Yeah. You can score, but your defense coming back out there, and the Jaguars defense Chicago's defense.
Yeah. Chicago's defense is going to be better than Jaguars' defense.
Yeah. So Stu got the Steelers going 13-4.
Okay, Stu. Who are the 4 losses, Stu?
Browns.
Browns twice.
Hello.
Browns and Packers.
Hello.
Oh man.
Wow.
Hey, don't forget, y'all. We got the Fullblast Fanatics fantasy. Fullblast Fanatics fantasy football. Try to say that 3 times fast.
No doubt. Can't wait. It's gonna be hype this year.
Yup. $25. Okay, that'll be nice induction. $25
entry fee
to get in entry. Yeah. Then we'll I guess me and Quiddy, we'll chop it up to see what we as far as a first place, second place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got some dope ideas too, man. One of the leagues I was in had a weekly pot, which was cool.
Ooh, okay, explain.
So the way that works is you go by who scores the most points that week.
Okay.
Out of everybody takes the pot. So I've been in leagues where it's $10 a week. So if you got 10 people, that's $100. See, we did that to offset people that put in the pot in the beginning and then don't even make the playoffs, and you feel like you didn't have a chance to win nothing.
Yeah.
That way, it's a weekly prize to the person that got the most points that week. Because you might not make the playoffs, but suppose 1 week you scored the most points in the league. Now, how much the fee is negotiable. I've seen it higher than 10, and I've seen it lower than 10.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody could just cash out the person that had the most points $5. That's $50 you made that week. So at least you had a chance to make double the money. Instead of
waiting all the way to the end.
Exactly.
And then so someone gets a chance every week to win.
Yeah, just something.
Plus it's 17 weeks, so yeah.
Exactly. That's something we could all chop up. Everybody had to agree to it though, because you had some people that are salty. You know, whoever the commissioner
rules though.
Exactly. Whoever commissioner is got to make sure everybody get cash out. You know, or you at least communicate with the people. I'm struggling. I'll hit you Wednesday or whatnot.
Yeah. But then we don't want that because it's like, yo, dude didn't pay. You know what I mean? So it's got to be people that you got to really be. Because if you do that, then you might have to get booted out because it's got to be fair for everybody.
It's true. And that's why the weekly amount got to be something agreeable, man. It can't be something people ain't willing to pay. Like $5 a week.
Yeah, like you said, we got 10, 15 people in there. That's a nice amount to win every week. You know?
No doubt. So something to think about. We'll kick around.
Yeah, we'll definitely look into that after the show. We can come up with some ideas.
Yes, indeed. Oh, real quick, Vincent Harper asked about the brother's name from D2, the quarterback, JUCO draft pick. What do you think of him?
Let me see. The JUCO draft pick, D2 quarterback.
Yeah.
What's his name, Vincent? He got drafted from a JUCO. Vincent crazy. He said, "I got a job as a preacher if nothing else fails."
Yeah, he did.
I sell a well some water, man.
I don't know if this is the guy. D.D. Westbrook. No, that's wide receiver.
Yeah, he a wide receiver. Word. 4-bar killer, Wu-Tang, no doubt. We love Wu-Tang all day.
We love Wu-Tang.
All day, every
North
day.
Dakota. He talking about Trey Lance.
Oh, you talking about Trey Lance? Okay.
Yeah. Trey Lance. He was in our. We didn't really. We looked at some of San Fran stuff, but I don't know if he gonna be starting like that, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then again, he could. He might have the best season out of all of them. I mean, they didn't jump up to pick him for nothing.
Facts.
For sure. That's for sure. Marcus Mariota, stupid.
It's like
You put holding arms. You put holding arms.
If y'all don't know, this is a running joke about like golden arms. That you had to be there. It started on Twitch. What was it, Tam? It was a concert. And
before she said it, we just always had a thing against you, God. And then one of our supporters on Twitch said she went to a Wu-Tang concert, and the only person that showed up was you, God. And the people that were on the line in front of her were like, I came to see you, God. F that. I came to see you, God. And she was like, you, God? Like, what?
Like, I want my money back.
Requested her money back and everything.
Oh, I remember that. That.
Yeah, she's like, who want to see you, God? So ever since then, we just be like, you, God, yeah, you know. When Tiger played his Woo Wednesday, we all like, yeah, play some Golden Arms. And
she was in the DJ's chat, and I went in there during his show, and he shouted me out. I was like, yo, Fullblast Radio is in the house, salute. So I was like, yo, you taking requests? Can you play something from You, God? And she was in there as a moderator. She was like, no. I just to mess with her. So that's the ongoing You, God joint. But I got a versus You, God, like a guest versus mix. I'm gonna put out. So we gotta stop this You, God funny talk, because he might be like, y'all acting like I'm Kwame or something. I'm about to get on y'all.
He might start to watch us and be feeling some type of way.
Right. It's all love, You, God.
Yeah, You, God. You love us some golden arms. Let me tell you.
Golden arms.
Golden arms for president.
Yeah, man. So I don't know if y'all had anything else before we sign off. I know we didn't have any HBC news. I know we covered that a lot with Jared.
Oh no, I did. Okay. Hold on. Matter of fact, I did. All right. So yeah. So shout out to A&T and Central. A&T and North Carolina Central are reviewing their rivalry. So if, I don't know if y'all know, but A&T and Central had a big brawl during a basketball game in the late 80s. And it was at Corbett Arena in North Carolina. One of my homeboys played for A&T at the time. And he was on the court when the fight broke out. And they spilled him to the stands. It was bad. Ooh. So they started making A&T and Central play at neutral locations.
Okay.
So one of the locations they used to play the football game was in Charlotte. So they're bringing it back in 2022. It's going to be the Duke Mayonnaise Bowl. That's what Duke Mayonnaise is sponsoring it. But 2022 A&T and Central, that's something the Tribe, we have to put together. I come to Charlotte. I get together with Tiger. We're playing some stuff. We got to find somewhere to have a party. But that A&T and Central game in Charlotte is going to be off the chain. 2022. So 2022. Shout out to the 100 Black Men of Charlotte. It's a group of businessmen that put that together, along with David Tepper Sports, the new owner of the Panthers. He's embracing HBCU football. Because Jerry Richardson wasn't so receptive to HBCU games at Bank of America Stadium. So shout out to David Tepper on that. Connell Maynard is back in the news. You know, him and Prime Time are battling on recruiting 4 stars. Connell just got a 4-star receiver transfer from LSU. His name is D. Anderson, 6'6", 230. He was on the LSU championship with Joe Burrow, but he got suspended halfway through the season. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people don't know about him, but he will be at Alabama A&M next year.
Ooh, okay.
And then Quincy Casey, the quarterback that was Deion's backup, he committed to Alabama A&M. Connell ain't playing. So you remember Jalen Jones was a starting quarterback for Jackson State with primetime. And remember, he was balling out. And then he said he was transferring because Deion's son going to play quarterback next year. So Quincy Casey stepped in and did finish the season. And then he said he was going to transfer. But I didn't know he was going to Alabama A&M. That's the rivalry.
Wow.
So that's going to be dope, man. Master P has announced that his son has a multi-million-dollar deal on the table as soon as this name and likeness and image bill goes through, where college players can get paid for endorsements. So Master P already on that.
That's big.
Yeah. And then the last one, the NFL is partnering with HBCUs to have a Senior Bowl pre-draft combine just for HBCU players. There will be a HBCU player drafted next year. One of the excuses they had was the combine wasn't in person. No doubt. The combine wasn't in person because of COVID. They didn't really know any prospects. The NFL and HBCUs next January 28th and 29th in 2022, it's a separate combine for interviews, on-field, and medical evaluations for HBCU players. So
that's dope, man.
That's huge. That's
dope. And those were like lame excuses too.
True.
But
True.
That was dope. Like they couldn't do no research.
Exactly.
On the players, come on.
Exactly.
That's dope.
Exactly.
That's good news. Word up.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out for those right there. I always got some HBCU news. Shout out.
Yeah.
Winston-Salem State. Yup.
Ram. You already know.
Oh, we're gonna look at the Winston schedule next show.
No doubt.
Pick a game.
Okay.
No doubt. No doubt.
Definitely. Yeah, man. So, man, this was dope, man. Another dope show. Appreciate y'all. You already know. Big shout out to Derek Weber.
Yeah, shout out to him.
For the
Weber marketing all day.
Weber the marketing, the announcement. It's official. Battle of the Bands going down in Houston. Tickets are on sale starting tomorrow. Right?
I'm gonna put the link in the chat, guys.
Yeah, put the link. Yeah, appreciate that, Tam. Yeah, put the link back in there, and we definitely all trying to go down there, and it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. So
no doubt.
Yeah.
Remember, Tribe members, if you can't make that one, and if Miami is closer, the Orange Blossom Classic is that Labor Day weekend down in Miami. Tickets are also in the link to that in the chat that Tam put in there.
Mm-hmm.
So two good opportunities to get together. And then if you're in Texas, that State Fair Classic is that next weekend. I'm gonna be at that one too. So we it's about to be on.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna try.
Derek, he gonna get like 3 hours sleep in between all three events.
Oh
he
yeah,
gonna be moving, shaking the bop.
Oh yeah. He get in go mode, man. He get in go mode. But we're gonna have to stream some shows live from some of them, Tiger.
Well, I didn't want to ask him that like live to kind of put on the spot, but I did want to see about connecting with him about doing some live thing with Fullblast Radio and
no doubt.
Yeah, Web, you know what I mean? So
yeah. When we get down,
I see you.
Who's that? Oh, Don Bird. Yeah.
Shout
out. He wanted to shout out.
That's my boo.
Shout out to Detroit Lions.
What up?
Why? Anyway.
Love him.
Toquan, salute.
What up? Dirty South in the building.
No doubt.
But yeah, that's something we'll chop up down there. But I was thinking about us doing the sports show from down there. Just,
Oh, that too. Yeah. Oh, for
from
sure.
on location.
Right on location. That'll be a dope.
Give us a good spot to do from down there. Definitely in Miami for sure.
Oh yeah.
But,
I'm with that. Yeah, and even if like I said, I don't make the Miami one. You know what I mean? We'll do it like we doing this right here.
No doubt.
Same thing. Yep.
No doubt.
Word up, y'all.
Word.
So yeah, salute y'all. Salute. Don't forget. Oh yeah, it's 6:23. So comics and hip hop is starting on the Sixth Element of Hip Hop's channel on YouTube at 6:30. Dope content, comics and hip hop. So I'll see y'all over there. And
Shout out.
That's right, Vincent Harper. I like the guys that support the platform. So make sure
Exactly.
you like and subscribe.
yes,
Right.
we appreciate everyone
Yes.
No doubt.
liking and subscribing and supporting the channel and the content.
doubt.
Word up. Thank
No
you.
doubt.
Word up.
Shout out to Reno and Stu and Cooks and
Shout
Tiger,
out
everybody
to
on
Fifth
that.
Element
on
doing
the
his
No
work
doubt.
right
Element
now.
Y'all go
Going.
and check them out.
Yes.
Get
No
the
doubt.
comics education.
Word up. Yeah. I'll see y'all later on tonight. No doubt.
All right.
Mixtape Monday. You know how I get down.
Word.
Shout out to the tribe. I see y'all. Stuff Rock, Toquan, Don Birds, and Mario, Slick Nick. Damn.
Man,
Everybody,
in the building.
the whole tribe.
we deep
Hey,
in there.
Everybody
Word up.
enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day.
Yes,
Salute to
enjoy your
everybody
holiday.
that served.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
currently serving. Thank you
Yes.
for what you do.
Thank you.
Salute the service.
Definitely. Salute all the vets. Word up. Happy
No doubt.
Memorial Day.
No doubt.
All right.
Peace.
Have a good
All right,
night.
y'all. Peace.
Woo, guys.